Everybody, Slay here. Gonna be bringing out this Ki-94-II. I believe at the time of making this video I didn't have it fully upgraded. I believe I was still missing the airframe. But either way, it should play a lot like the Tier 7. It actually gets the same guns as the Tier 7, the 230s and 220s. It doesn't bring any new guns to Tier 8, just gets slightly improved airspeed, same turn. So it gets better altitude too. So I mean, it's a turn fighter at Tier 8 that's high altitude. So it is kind of a unique plane. A lot of people say, it's a bigger target, it's not as good, etc, etc, etc. Yes, the Ki-94 at Tier 7 is probably better than this plane at Tier 8, but it doesn't mean it's a bad plane by any means. So anyways, typical play here. I'm gonna go straight for the airfield. Untypical play there. I started off with a strafe. I think I was just, I don't know what I was doing. I saw a gun. I decided to shoot it. But one thing that I really like about this whole Japanese line, including this one especially, is just the ability to go from one target to the next and kind of bounce around, like you're a pissed off chinchilla in a cage. This plane just does it. It can move around. It's not fast, but man, it's got the maneuverability to make it an absolutely fun plane. It almost feels like playing one of the lower tier planes at, Tier 8. I'm really looking forward to the Tier 9, because I believe what people have told me is that that's a super tiny plane, and if I like these turret fighters, I'm going to like that plane as well. So I guess we'll see. So I'm engaged on this 109G, that plane. I just did a video on it a couple videos back. That is a horrible plane. Do a little fancy flying here trying to steal the I-250 kill, but I don't get it. But just look how maneuverable this plane is. It just spun around like it was nothing. And you have no problem turning around on things that are coming at you, and you let them pass you, you're going to get back on them almost every time. So this is a P-51D player, poor guy. That's the Tier 7 American fighter. Just does not have the speed to escape this plane. A little bit of Meteor action here. The Meteor is a great plane. With its 420s and its decent speed, it really makes for a fun Tier 7. But again, I've up-tiered them here. It's just not fair for them, that is. So 209A, it's another plane that didn't really sit well with me, much like the 109G. I believe the 209A is its upgrade at Tier 8. 109G was Tier 7. I just couldn't get used to that plane either, not at all. But from watching my videos, you guys should basically see what I'm interested in. I'm most likely interested in a turret fighter or something that can carry hard, like a GA. I'll probably do a decent amount of bombers when they bring out the higher tier bombers one day, which I'm sure is coming. I'm flying right now with Sysjack in his 329, and yeah, he was getting harassed by these A6M2, so I'm going to come over here and show these Tier 5s, that they should leave my GA friend alone. That's for dang sure. So we pick up the command center. This map though, I'll tell you, I have another video I'll probably end up posting. I'm kind of embarrassed to post it because we ended up losing. It was me in an IL-40, and I believe my flight partner was in a GA as well. We spawned on the opposite side, so we were the red air here. We came straight to the command center. We took it. I mean, it was textbook. We took the command center, took the mining or the airfield, went straight back to the mining plant, capped it, did everything we could, and I ended up one of the last planes, and I died. It was very embarrassing. It makes me really wish, I don't know if you guys remember during attrition, how when it gets down to a certain, or sorry, no, maybe it was invasion. When it gets down to a certain point of planes that are left, it showed their icons at the top of the screen. That just really helped keep my situational awareness, because it's really annoying to have to pull up my minimap just to see who's left, etc. It often sneaks up on me. Yes, I realize it gives you a message, but it wasn't you know, that I got the message and I just ignored it. I was one of the last 2 people alive, and I ended up in the middle of an airfield, you know, as the last one alive after that bot died. Or sorry, as the second last one alive, and I died, and it left a bot TA-152, and he just kind of plebed into a bunch of planes and died. So we ended up losing that game by literally 1 point. We were at 799, and then we got squalled. It's pretty embarrassing. Again, though, if I would have kept my SA and been checking that map whenever I could, I would have realized, yeah, you know, I need to just hide, because we had the game in the bag, obviously, at 799. Anyways, back to the airfield here. The airfield, for me, especially on this map, should be a prime target, just because the fact that, you know, you get the repair, you get better respawns, you get centrally located respawns, so if you have to push out, say you have to, you know, like right now we have to go to that mining plant. If I was in a GA or something, take the airfield, push out to the mining plant, etc., etc., etc. So it's definitely a good spot. Is it as equal to the mining plant or the command center here? Hell no. Command center is the most OP thing here, unless they're bombing the airfield, which they are. Or it looks like they're going after a garrison right now. And with that said, this is something I would like to see wargaming, if you ever watch this. Why do the bomber flights not readjust to what they're attacking? I've seen bomber flights literally bomb an airfield all game, and ignore bombing like a command center and a mining plant. Anyways, I just tried to go head on with the 262 there. As we all know, that's a mistake, especially in a light fighter like this. He shredded me. Kind of dumb play on my part. So I'm, you know, doing pretty well here. Already picked up 8K score. You know, just around 7 minutes in. So not bad, not bad. This is actually one of the longer games I've had. Ironically, it's in this Ki-94, and there's a mining plant. You wouldn't think it would be so long. But if you look here, they are whooping our ass in score. But now finally we took that garrison, and our bombers are heading for the mining plant. But back to what I was saying, there's just so many simple tweaks they need to make to this game to basically, you know, contain the player base that we have. We have a good player base, great community, but I hate to see good people leave because of dumb things. Like with this recent, you know, patch with 2.0410, we started having server issues. I've had several nights where my plane was stuck in battle. You know, my IL-40, my RB-17, they would get stuck in battle. I posted a video of the P-80 and that bug that's going on, where you get no icons. So I mean, you know, yes, I'm thankful that, you know, you did some quote-unquote performance fixing, but I'm still seeing like 19 to 20 FPS. And I understand it's my processor, but, you know, when I'm playing your other flagship game, you know, World of Tanks, and I'm getting 100 FPS in a game that looks 10 times better than what this game looks like, it's just kind of daunting. It really is. So the cool thing about this key is, I mean, once you're on someone's back, they're not gonna lose you. It's just not gonna happen. And those guns, you know, as you're seeing, they feel good at tier 8. Now if I was in a tier 9 game, yeah, sure, I might not really appreciate this fight as much, because you're gonna get, you know, basically outsped by everything. So it's back to me attacking this poor P-51D. I don't want to look like a headhunter this game. He just happens to be the target that I go for many times. But now I've got a lot of things on me, and it's getting pretty damn scary. So I believe I take out the player here. Yeah, there goes the player P-51. We've got 4 caps now. This is looking highly in our favor. Squall just hit, you know, no big deal, no big deal. Got a 109 Zwilling coming at me, which is scary, but if you know how to dodge a heavy, definitely can do that. It's kind of funny though, I forget what plane I was in, but I was trying to dodge a heavy, and I did that little loop there, and the damn XP-58 literally turned into me. He went on to ram me like 4 times that game. What is it with bot P-38s and XP-58s? It was just a nightmare. But here I am going back into their airfield, and I'm being a little uncautious here. And you'll see in a second why. So I'm thinking, yeah, I can go in here, I can knock out these air defense bots. I mean, he's in his 329. I'm in, you know, this plane. We should have no problem doing this. Here's that 209A. Kill this 209A. We should be doing real well.
This is our last chance.
209A does a little tricky maneuvering there, so good on him. But I believe I end up getting him here. Yep. So 209A is dead. And then the message, the grim message. You are on your own. I'm in the middle of an airfield. It's not capped yet. Everything has just turned on me. I'm at a, you know, 1/20th of my HP, it seems like. And now I'm just in straight up panic mode. Like, how do you survive this? This is where you would die. You lose the game for your team. It is just tragic. 785. You know, I'm the last one alive. Everything's shooting at me. This is going to end bad. This is going to end bad. And no, we get the tick. It's funny that I was able to pull that off in this key when I couldn't even do it in my IL-40. Anyways, pick up Wing Legend, caused by metal, you know, just a plethora of other things. 15,390 points. Really, really awesome score for that key. Just goes to highlight how badass of a turner that plane is. What I was able to do at the end there, and just basically kind of dodge everything that was coming in at me, which on a normal bad day, you know, that's not going to happen. I mean, let's face it, I've had so many games where I'm the last one alive, and again, the last thing you want to do is be the last one alive in a light fighter in the middle of an airfield with everything coming at you. But anyways, going back to the hangar here, let's see what kind of, you know, XP and credits we can make off that. I definitely am always interested to see the credit earning potential on aircraft. I understand this is not a credit maker. It is not a premium aircraft, but with that said, you know, when you play, you want to get rewarded. And so I got a cool, you know, 10,000 experience and 115,000 credits. I believe, yeah, my pilot is, okay, yeah, the pilot is a at least 100% pilot now. The last time I flew this thing, I wasn't. So just over 3,700 air damage there. This is Jack kicking ass in his 329, picked up 12K. Their 262, he was hunting. He was hunting. He was doing not bad at all. Shout out to Vito. But back to the summary. Yeah. Again, this plane has 230s, 220s. It's much like the Tier 7, but again, it's just got slightly more airspeed and more maneuverability, slightly better rate of climb, I believe, too, and way better altitude performance from what I can see. I don't think I pull up the Tier 7 here, but 2200 at Tier 8 with that 8-second turn is kind of God mode. It makes it so you can actually go in and rope a dope heavies and, you know, sometimes have enough airspeed to go after them. But anyways, guys, that was the Ki-94. A little bit of a long video there. I apologize. But thank you for watching. I really do enjoy doing these videos for y'all, and I'll keep them coming. Let me know in the comments, you know, have you guys had any close games like that, whether you won or lost, and just kind of tell me about it. Thank you. You guys have a good night.